Humanure composting in cold climates. Have you ever wondered how to manage human waste in cold climates while living off the grid? Humanure composting can be a practical solution, but it does come with its own set of challenges in chilly weather. Let's break down how to successfully compost human waste when temperatures drop. Humanure composting is the process of turning human feces and organic waste into nutrient-rich compost. This process relies on microorganisms that break down the waste, generating heat as they work. However, in cold climates, the low temperatures can slow down or even stop this microbial activity. For effective composting, the ideal temperature range is between 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. In colder conditions, compost piles can freeze solid, halting decomposition. So, how can you keep the composting process going when it gets cold outside? First, insulation is key. You can use thick layers of straw, hay, or leaves to wrap around your compost pile. This helps retain heat and keeps the microorganisms active. Consider building your compost bin in a shape that maximizes heat retention, like a dome or pentagon. This design creates a larger hot core inside the pile. Another effective strategy is to partially bury your compost bin. The earth maintains a more stable temperature, which can help keep the compost warmer. At the bottom of your bin, create a biological sponge layer with organic materials like grass or leaves. This layer absorbs moisture and supports beneficial organisms. When adding fresh humanure, dig a depression into the existing compost. This method keeps the new waste insulated and helps maintain heat. Always cover the top and edges of the pile with a consistent layer of material to prevent freezing. In off-grid situations, you can also use passive solar heating or small solar-powered heating pads to maintain minimum temperatures in your compost pile. Remember, the compost itself generates heat through microbial activity, so a well-insulated and sizable pile will help sustain warmth during cold spells. During the winter months, composting activity may slow down significantly. The frozen pile acts as a storage system, and once temperatures rise in the spring, decomposition will resume. It's wise to plan for larger compost volumes to account for this slowdown, as the material will shrink once active composting starts again. You might also consider using other composting methods alongside humanure composting. Bokashi, which is a fermentation-based method, or vermicomposting, which uses worms, can be done indoors and help process waste year-round. In cold climates, humanure composting requires careful management to keep the microorganisms active and prevent freezing. Insulating your compost pile, designing bins for heat retention, and understanding seasonal cycles are essential skills. While composting may pause during the winter, the pile will safely store waste until temperatures rise, ensuring effective waste management even in cold conditions.